6G is coming. The White House today met with telecommunications experts to discuss building 6G. It's expected to be vastly more powerful than 5G, and with this power, there will be a new variety of more widespread applications, which will transform all areas of life and every field. That's going to be advances like using the internet simply by moving your hands through the air. It's going to give real-time holograms potentially everywhere and smart cities. 6G refers to the sixth generation of wireless telecommunication technology. And just a bit of history, 1G, or the first generation, came out in the 1980s. You could use it only to talk. 2G introduced text communication. 3G let us use the internet on our phones. And both 4G and 5G made everything faster and more powerful. And this power brought us virtual reality and self-driving cars. 6G will be faster, higher quality, and higher capacity, and allowed for much more sophisticated applications. This is according to telecom professor Ian Achilles. He's been teaching telecommunications for 40 years, and he works with government agencies like the Department of Defense and NASA. Achilles says 6G will be multitudes, magnitudes of order better than 5G.
The delay for communications from 1 millisecond in 5G systems, it will go down to 0.1 milliseconds, so extremely fast and right to the point answers whatever you want to get responses or download any applications. Then the reliability will be much higher, like from 10 to the minus 7 to the 10 to the minus 9, as we call them, packet error rates.
Researchers say 6G will be able to give extremely high performance connectivity to massive numbers of connected devices. It won't matter how densely these devices are concentrated in one area or how much people are moving or what activity is happening in the area. This enables more widespread use for this technology that seems like science fiction. Achilles gives holograms as one example.
Caesar's Palace has a concert by Whitney Houston, and it's all sold out. And Whitney Houston appears as a hologram there, and giving a concert, and it's very impressive. But we are talking about not just streaming, but also real-time communication. For example, we could use holographic time communication. You and I, it will look like we are sitting in the same studio.
For more applications, we spoke with Professor Martin Mayer, who's been in this space for 20 years. He wrote a book called 6G and Onward to Next G, The Road to the Multiverse. Mayer says 6G will let us experience the internet with all of our senses. He says that people will be able to use the internet just by moving their hands through the air. They'll also be able to remotely control physical and digital objects. This may involve a robot. This is called the tactile internet. 6G will also expand the power of virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, maybe giving Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse a much-needed boost. Other potential applications include sophisticated digital twins. Now, this is a virtual replica of an object or system that can be virtually analyzed. For example, a digital twin of a manufacturing plant could be used to optimize production. Another application, remote surgeries. If you can't get the patient to the doctor, then the doctor can perform surgery remotely through a robot. 5G isn't powerful enough to enable this. Many say 6G is still far off, but the professor we spoke with earlier, Ian Achilles, who's also one of the most highly cited researchers in this field, confidently believes 6G will be here in just 2 years.